Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you already know by the title of this, we're going to be building an Ikea cabinet today. And of course I just started by reading my instructions, and then I started by following what they said, which was to attach the bottom pieces first. Don't mind me talking in the video because I was talking to someone while I was doing this just to help me along. I will say that it was kind of hard to get started at first, but once you get the bottom put together like I did here, it is a lot easier. I will say that. And we are building this so that we can put all of my plants in there, which I will go ahead and upload into a separate video. But yeah, we're getting the bottom on now, which was super easy. And then the glass pieces is where I kind of struggled, and then I'll be back to show you guys or talk about the choices that I made as far as installing the window ceiling. Okay, so here is where I am beginning to insert the glass pieces, which is where I was telling you guys earlier that I kind of struggled, but um we made it through. And here I am putting in the first piece, and just trying to make sure that it wasn't as loose. Like, to me, when I was doing it, it was kind of unsturdy to me, but once I got everything put together, it became more sturdy and it worked out a little bit better. But these are the back pieces that I am screwing in, and I did screw all three of them in, but later on I went back and I let out the one at the top to create an airflow throughout, even though there is a fan in there, because we are building a greenhouse cabinet. But yeah, that's just what I chose to do. You don't have to have that on the back side. You can just use your fan and prop the door open or something like that. But that is just what I tried and decided to do to make more of an airflow. And then here is where I began to put the doors on, and I actually ended up dropping one of the doors, but it did not crack. One thing that I will say, my biggest piece of advice is to be very, very careful when putting this together, because the glass pieces, the shelves are made of glass, all of those things are kind of heavy. I'm not gonna lie, it is very easy for them to slip out of your hands if you're not paying attention. But because I had not put the top on yet, because I followed the instructions, it was easy for me to kind of wiggle them in there and slide them down later on. Okay, so right in here is when I am starting to put in some window seal. Let me tell y'all, first of all, the window seal was a bad idea. Do not get window seal, get door sealing. It is much thinner. I did not know that there was a difference, and so I grabbed the window seal. And y'all, when I grabbed the window seal, let me tell y'all, it is so thick, and I had to split it in half and try to put it around the edges. Um, I did make this from someone that I seen on TikTok, and they did say get door sealing, but they also said get black, and they did not have any black door sealing, which is why I thought it would be smart for me to just go ahead and grab some window sealing. Bad idea. But here I am fighting hard to make it work, getting it in there. It is very thick, even with me cutting it in half. I probably should have cut it down a little bit more than what I did. Um, Now that I am on into it and I've had it a little bit longer, when I make a video about the reviews and what I think and what I like and what I don't like, I would definitely talk more about this bad decision. But we're here now, we're committed, we're going through with it. As you can see, I am slicing it down the middle in hopes that I can make it fit, and which it does fit really well. I just had to really work with it to get it to fit really well. That would be my only determinant, because cutting down the middle of that with those scissors was Okay, so now that we have gotten our window ceiling around there, we went ahead on and screwed on the top. Now, this is another piece that I really did struggle with because I don't know. To me, as you can see right here in the top, the way it's sitting on top of each other, for some reason, I thought it wasn't supposed to do that. I thought it was supposed to just sit and clamp right down on top of each other, but for whatever reason, it doesn't. Don't know. Doesn't do it. I kept reading the instructions. I kept checking back and forth just to ensure that I had properly installed it. And from what I could see, looked pretty good to me. So that's just the way that went. It did take me a minute at the top to kind of get together my little corner pieces. Right now I'm putting in there some pieces that go in each corner to uphold those glass shelves that come with it. And I am basically trying to figure out how to put those together. As you can see, it took me a good little minute to figure that thing out. And then here is a final look of what it looks like. I did put in both shelves, but as I already told you guys, I did go back and take those out. So thank you guys for stopping in and watching this video. I will upload a full tour of what everything looks like. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, y'all.